Ethan was no stranger to late-night deliveries. As a pizza delivery man, he'd seen it all. Drunken college kids, midnight gamers, even the occasional shady motel. But tonight felt different. As he pulled up to the address, a dilapidated house at the edge of town, surrounded by dense woods, a chill ran down his spine. The house looked like it had been abandoned for years. Its windows were boarded up, and the paint was peeling. Yet, a faint light flickered from within, casting eerie shadows on the overgrown yard. Ethan hesitated. No one in their right mind would live here, he thought. But a job was a job, and the customer had paid in advance. He grabbed the pizza box and headed towards the creaky front porch. He knocked, his knuckles rapping against the old wood. Silence. He knocked again, louder this time. Still nothing. Just as he turned to leave, the door creaked open. With a slow, drawn-out groan, Ethan peered inside, squinting into the darkness. "Hello? Pizza delivery," he called out, his voice wavering. A faint voice answered from within, a raspy whisper that seemed to come from the shadows themselves. "Come in, dear. I've been waiting for you." Ethan's instincts screamed at him to leave, but curiosity and duty pushed him forward. He stepped into the house, the door slamming shut behind him with a force that made him jump. The air inside was stale, carrying the scent of decay and something else he couldn't quite place. Something foul. "Hello?" he called again, his voice echoing down the dark hallway. "Upstairs, darling," the voice replied, closer now, each word dripping with malice. He swallowed hard and climbed the rickety stairs, each step creaking under his weight. The flickering light came from a room at the end of the hall. As he approached, he saw the door was slightly ajar. He nudged it open with his foot. The room was sparsely furnished, with only a table and a single chair. An old woman sat hunched over the table, her back to him. Her hair was long and matted, her skin pale and wrinkled. Ethan took a step closer, holding out the pizza box. "Here's your pizza, ma'am," he said, his voice barely above a whisper. The woman turned slowly, her face hidden in the shadows. "Thank you, dear," she rasped, her voice sending chills down Ethan's spine. "You're just in time. For dinner." Before Ethan could react, the woman lunged at him, her eyes glowing with a sickly green light. Her mouth opened impossibly wide, revealing rows of sharp, rotting teeth. Ethan tried to scream, but it was too late. Her claws sank into his flesh, pulling him closer. His last thought before the darkness took him was that he should have listened to his instincts. The house fell silent once more, save for the sound of chewing. The flickering light cast long shadows on the walls as the old witch feasted, a satisfied grin spreading across her face. Outside, the wind howled, carrying away the last echoes of Ethan's screams into the night.